So you've done it. Through hard work, dedication, focus, and determination, you have smashed through the barriers and climbed to the top. In this very moment of your success, you have opened 2 doors. And at some point, you will go through the second door. The door to your downfall. What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today we have war number 10. Kind of. It is war number 10, but then high ground happened for like everybody. So anyway, it's 10 but not 10. If that makes any sense. So here we go. We're going in with Dr. Doom, Mr. Reed, and White Magneto. Now initially we had heard about this bug going around, and so we were planning to win this war initially, but then plans changed when they said they were going to end the season. So real quick, if you guys are liking this type of content, please leave a like and consider subscribing. This greatly helps us out with the YouTube algorithm and getting us more exposure so we can present to you more content that you guys enjoy like this. So the first fight was against this Captain Marvel. Now she actually does benefit from high grounds and it's not really an issue since I have Dr. Doom. Captain Marvel takes a lot of extra damage from Mystic champions when they make contact or non-contact attacks on her through her block or actually striking her. So I'm going in with the invulnerability boost here. You see that I baby boost because this was initially my only fight for the first section, so I didn't really want to boost for real and waste potions on revives or anything like that, which not really potions or revives, but boost, right? So there we get struck like a scrub because we are, but this fight goes relatively simple. We get her into her binary form. I think we take one more hit, yeah, because we dash back too soon. There it is, just scrubbing it up, but she's almost dead. We're going to drop this special 2 and we're going to survive this fight. And that is the initial completion of my path. At this point, everybody's like, yo, just do what you can because the season's over. Congratulations, we made masters. So I opt to take some fights that I wasn't necessarily assigned, such as this Mr. Negative. So you see me actually majorly boosting, and that's partly because I have so many things in the overflow that I'm going to have to claim. Plus we're going to get compensation back from this, so I figured why not. This Mr. Negative was kind of challenging, but he's unduped. So I practiced real quick against my Mr. Negative, who's also unduped at rank 3, and I didn't get whatever that is, like reverse controls or any inverted controls or anything like that on me. So this kind of confused me, but I just decided to block. Though what I'm trying to do is continuously keep a stagger on him. I also have my Mr. Reed pre-fights on him because that was literally what I was supposed to be doing initially, was just dropping pre-fights. So I'm going to try to go for a Doom rotation here. Yeah, it kind of works out, but I kind of get caught up because I keep getting that inverted control. So there you see I'm dashing back thinking I'm dashing forward, so that kind of tripped me up a little bit. He's at a special 3 and I got hit 3 times, so my indestructible is gone, but I held my block, let him come to me, and then I just did a special 1 and a special 2 will end him when I stole his power. So that was actually an okay fight. I would have never been assigned that fight if we were taking this fight for real, but I thought that was pretty interesting. Now I have a high ground stealth Spidey. And yeah, this is where things kind of get out of hand. You see me using potions, and that's what I was talking about earlier. when I didn't make any sense whatsoever. I was kind of thinking about right now where I do use potions and stuff like this. And the reason again is because we're going to get compensation, and I do have a lot of things I need to claim that are getting ready to expire, which consist of potions and things of that nature. So I'm not too concerned. And with the extended off season, I will be back at full on pretty much everything and well stocked. So initially I was supposed to parry heavy this fight. There I was just too slow. And basically the idea is to keep the stagger up, so therefore it'll nullify whatever buffs come in, and then with the special one to continuously nullify the remaining buffs. But with high ground, this becomes a huge problem with Stealth Spider-Man. I've taken this fight the last war. It was a Namor, and it went really well. Spider-Man does not benefit from high ground, but you see how much damage I've already taken, and he's already got on 3 high ground stacks, and I'm just taking so much block damage. I've been hit a few times, but nothing by comparison to how much block damage I'm taking. I finally get to a special 3, and I release it. I know this is going to do minimal damage, and it's going to put him basically almost at 5 bars, which is fine. I get hit there, forgetting that he was unblockable, and now we're really in trouble. So I'm gonna have to change my strategy up a little bit. I can kind of change my strategy up on the fly. I think that's kind of what separates good players from great players, is decision making during split-second timing. And I'm an okay player. I'm pretty good, but I'm not like the best. But I can adjust my playstyle when needed. So prior to just a few hits, I knew I needed to kind of change up how I play. So the name of the game at this point is I'm going to hit into his block, because I cannot take any more block damage. He's at 7 high ground charges. This lights out if I get touched. And a lot of people don't use this strategy very often, but it's very effective. If you beat into their block, first of all, you're doing some damage, not very much, but you are doing some damage. And on top of that, you're allowing them to build up to a bar of power, which back in the day during LOL was very effective, because then it creates an opening. And I wasn't comfortable with intercepting right now, especially while he has that evade up. That's why I backed off a combo ago, because I thought he was going to evade. But as you see, we're really close. He's at 5%. I can do this. The strategy is actually really working. So there I go in, and boom. I didn't do a heavy, and I try to dash back. He has such a quick animation that it hit my block, instantly killing me. And I was like, dang it. We still could have won that fight. Now, in real life, with the node reacting as intended without him having high ground, that's an easy soloable fight. But I just went in with Mr. Reed to clean up. Kind of disappointing, because I was very close to finishing that fight, but that strategy that I did utilize would have in fact worked. I just needed to heavy attack him. Even if it didn't kill him, I could have went back in and beat into his block until I killed him. He was very low on health. So anyway, I revived Doom, and now we have this Kingpin who's benefiting from high ground. So hopefully we can do better on this. I've never had an issue with fighting Kingpin. I've actually never had an issue fighting Night Monkey either, but is what it is. So we're still majorly boosted. We're going to go ahead and throw on what boost did we throw on? Did we throw on another invulnerability boost? I think we didn't. I think we opted for like yeah, combat regen, and that's just to stay kind of topped off. I don't expect to die on this fight, but I do expect to take a lot of block damage due to high ground. So anyway, we're gonna play him like we normally play Kingpin, and that is to bait out his special 1. It creates an easy opening, and most of the time he's pretty liberal with his specials. Sometimes he'll get kind of stingy towards the end, but so far he's playing the way that we want him to, and that's great, because that means with this node, which is power focus 2, I believe, it gets him to 1 bar of power really fast. So that means we don't have to take any block damage. We can stay with our 5-hit combos. We're not going to try to heavy or anything like that because he'll shrug it off most of the time and we'll get caught. But yeah, so far it's working. Here we go for special 3 since we got to it, and then we're going to go into our special 1, I believe, to take some of that power back away from him. Oh, okay, I guess we got pushed to a special 2 ourselves, and that was lights out. All right, so that actually we finished with a full yellow bar. That went perfectly, and now we have this Killmonger of Death, as Slaymon calls him. And the reason why is because due to the node interactions with Killmonger's natural abilities, it makes him very dangerous. The way to shed off most of Killmonger's abilities is to apply an armor break on him, which I have provided with the Reed synergy and Dr. Doom. However, this has Mighty Charge, so anytime that he dashes forward, all the debuffs go away. So you continuously have to keep the debuffs on him, and then you have to deal with reverberation plus his other abilities that he has, like Unstoppable, and then he has with his special 2 he gets like 3 indestructible charges. So it could be a lot, but we're trying to manage it. We get a intercept there we smack him real quick, and now we're trying to well, we were trying to get to the Doom rotation so we can do a Doom cycle, but our Fury's gone now. He's at 2 bars of power. So at this point, I'm just waiting, but his high ground charges are already at 3. Luckily, we didn't catch any bleeds from the special 2, but we're running low on health. Now we're just getting beat up. We are looking really bad, but there we get an intercept. Okay, I throw my special 3. Trying to get back into this fight. I will get some adrenaline healing back, and let's see what we can do with the health that we have remaining. So he's at 2 bars. He's getting ready to get to a special 3, but I'm draining his power. I throw a special 2 knowing that it won't push him to 3 bars. I stay back because I actually want to bait out his special 2. I do that successfully. The name of the game now is to not die. So he throws those into my block. I dash back to get a what do you call it? A draft back. There we go. And now we're really close. Does this remind you guys of a fight earlier? Is this another deja vu scenario? He's down to 2%. Can we get it? Let's see. Nope. Wait, we're still alive. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna, nope. High ground gets us. Oh my goodness, I could have still won that fight as well. I just panicked towards the end and I died. So I'm definitely not reviving. I'm just gonna go back in with Reed at 1% and I'm gonna slap him twice, and that's it, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this war. I didn't record anything else. That's it. Take care.